Have you ever looked up at the night sky filled with stars and suddenly felt so small, like just a speck of dust in the vast universe? A simple question arises. Who are we, and what is our true connection to this endless cosmos? For thousands of years, humanity has walked side by side with nature. The rising sun gives us hope, the falling rain gives us life, and the whispering wind reminds us that we are never alone. The universe is not just a backdrop to the human story, but an essential part of the story itself. And behind the silence of the sky and the steady motion of the earth lies a message that we are part of something far greater. Every breath we take is proof of how deeply connected we are to nature. The oxygen filling our lungs comes from green leaves in distant forests, from trees that never stop working to sustain life. Every drop of water we drink is a gift from a long cycle. The falling rain, the flowing rivers, and the endless rhythm of the sea. Even a single grain of rice we eat is born from fertile soil, sunlight, and the hands of farmers moving in harmony with the earth. We may often feel separated from nature, surrounded by tall city walls or advanced technology. But the truth is, without nature, humanity would not exist. This relationship is reciprocal. When we care for nature, nature cares for us. Take a moment to pause and look around. Towering mountains, vast oceans without end, lush forests, and a night sky filled with stars. All of these are priceless forms of beauty. Nature is not only something to admire, but also a teacher of greatness and humility. Standing at the edge of the sea, we realize how small we are compared to the vastness of the ocean. Looking up at the peak of a mountain, we learn about determination and courage. The beauty of nature is not decoration. It is a reminder that the world is full of wonders worth protecting. And every time we open our eyes to see it, gratitude quietly blossoms within us. Nature is not just a place where we live, it is a teacher filled with lessons. From rivers that keep flowing, we learn perseverance. Even when stones block the way, the water always finds a path. From the changing seasons, we understand patience. There is a time to wait, a time to grow, and a time to harvest. From storms that arrive suddenly, we learn strength and resilience. Every trial has an end. Even from a flower that blooms and withers, we are taught the natural cycle of life. Nature never teaches with words, but with real examples that repeat every single day. The question is, are we sensitive enough to listen to its voice? Humans often feel strong and capable of controlling many things. But the truth is, without nature, we would not survive. Every meal we eat comes from the earth, from fertile soil, flowing water, and the faithful light of the sun. The water we drink is an irreplaceable gift. The air we breathe is life itself. Even the most advanced technology still depends on natural resources to exist. Too often we forget how deeply we rely on the balance of the earth. The more we realize this, the clearer it becomes that protecting nature is not an option. It is a necessity for our survival. Sadly, the relationship between humans and nature is not always in harmony. When forests are cut down uncontrollably, the air becomes suffocating. When oceans are filled with waste, the life within them slowly dies. Smoke from factories, vehicles, and pollution poisons the very air we breathe each day. All this damage eventually returns to us in the form of disasters, floods, droughts, landslides, and the undeniable changes of climate. It is as if nature speaks through these warnings. Protect me, and I will protect you. Ignore me, and you will face the consequences. The choice is in our hands. Will we be healers or destroyers of our own home? Imagine a world where humans and nature live in harmony. Trees grow tall and healthy. Rivers flow clear. The air is clean, and animals thrive peacefully in their habitats. This is not just a dream. It can be reality if we choose to live in balance with the earth. Planting trees, reducing waste, using renewable energy, and respecting life around us are small steps with a powerful impact. Harmony does not mean humans stop progressing, but progressing in ways that do not destroy the planet. When we care for nature, we are in fact protecting our own future. Since ancient times, many traditions and beliefs have taught that humans are only a small part of the vast universe. When we gaze at the stars in the night sky, we realize how small we are, yet how meaningful our existence is. The deep oceans, the towering mountains, and the endless sky are often seen as symbols of the Creator's greatness. Nature is not just a physical space, but also a spiritual window that connects us to something higher. When we walk through a forest, feel the breeze, or listen to the sound of waves, a sense of inner peace emerges. From this, we learn, protecting nature is the same as protecting our own soul. Caring for nature is not the responsibility of one person or a small group. It is our shared duty. This earth is passed down from generation to generation, and what we do today will shape the future for our children and grandchildren. Every small action, reducing plastic waste, planting trees, keeping rivers clean, is a real contribution to the planet. If we are aware and act together, the balance of nature can be preserved. Nothing is too small to make a difference. When we remind and work with one another, we are not only protecting the earth but also building a better world for all living beings. Humans and the universe are one interconnected whole. We are not rulers of the earth, but part of a larger, inseparable story. When we live in harmony with nature, protecting it, respecting it, and learning from it, we discover true peace. Nature is not just our dwelling place, it is our home, our teacher, and our companion. So let us care for this earth with love and awareness, for every small step we take today will shape the future for ourselves, our children, and all life on this planet. Our connection to nature is not a choice, it is a responsibility, a gift, and a calling that awaits our answer.